Coquí frog, endemic to Puerto Rico, meaning it's native to our islands, is a tiny frog not much larger than an inch. The frog was named Coquí by our Taino ancestors from the sound that it makes. And this is what I get to hear at a night at my grandma's house back in Seattle. Though the coquí is sacred to Puerto Ricans and our culture. Hey, so this is President Edison stitching into this old video I made 2 years ago about the history of the coquí, just to speak about this recent post that's going viral about this tourist on Reddit talking about a spray to kill off coquís in his Airbnb because of a conversation he heard from other tourists in Condado about the spray that they use to get rid of the canto del coquí because they think it's annoying. That is unacceptable. That is crazy. That should be illegal. That is an endemic species to Puerto Rico. El coquí es cultural. It's ancestral. It's spiritual. Do not do this. That is horrible. There are about 17 different coquí species within Puerto Rico, and 3 of them are endangered. So that is not something to be taken lightly. In Hawaii, coquís are considered invasive, but in Puerto Rico, do not touch my coquís. Leave your entitlement somewhere else. Okay, keep watching because I allude the coquís in Hawaii to the first Puerto Rican migration to the United States in Hawaii.
The sound of coquí frogs, like Kiko, and the strumming of the cuatro. Join the celebration.
This is a symbol used by the Tainos to depict the animal, and the frog serves as our national animal today. And it cannot be found anywhere else in the world other than Puerto Rico and Hawaii. Except in Hawaii, it's considered an invasive species, and Hawaiian residents despise the sound, and government officials spend millions in trying to exterminate the animal.
Sarah Madison explains how officials plan to get rid of them. Coquí frogs are loud and pose a threat to native ecosystems. The state says the immediate concern is to prevent the frogs from spreading to other areas.
It's a distinct sound that makes many people cringe.
Now, but how did the coquí frog get from Puerto Rico to all the way in Hawaii? Good question. Now, it is said that they came in through imported nursery plants from Puerto Rico to the Hawaiian Islands back in the 80s, but I heard many stories that Puerto Rican migrants had brought them in their luggage with them on their journeys for a new life, bringing the sound from home. And while I don't know if this is completely true, it serves as a perfect transition for me to tell you the story of the first great Puerto Rican migration. Now, when you think of huge Puerto Rican communities, you may think New York, Florida, Chicago, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, the rest of the Northeast. But people don't really know about the Puerto Rican diaspora in Hawaii. Now, following the invasion of the United States government in 1898 through the Spanish-American War, Puerto Rico fell under United States rule, cutting off all of Puerto Rico's commerce. No more coffee, no sugar exportation. Our agriculture production? Then on top of that, since Puerto Rico is prone to hurricanes, in 1899, a year after United States occupation, Puerto Rico was hit by catastrophic hurricane San Ciriaco in August of 1899, killing about 3,000 people and completely wiping out crops that people profited from. Now, what other tropical paradise also colonized by the US could serve as a promised land for Puerto Ricans seeking opportunity? Hawaii. Now, already by 1901, 5,000 Puerto Ricans had already crossed over to Hawaii from the 11 groups of migrants that had already been sent over throughout a year, along with our music, instruments, and our traditions. Today, there are about 40,000 Puerto Ricans living in Hawaii, consisting of recent migrations, but overall, descendants of those Puerto Ricans seeking opportunity generations ago. Value herself, voice actress for Disney's Moana, is also part Puerto Rican. Did you know that? Que viva el coquí, puñeta.